For the longest time, I used to overpack my travel gear, but in 2025, I've gone the complete opposite. My everyday carry is now stripped down to just the travel tech essentials. Every item in my bag has a purpose, and if it doesn't, it's out. So here are the gadgets that actually made it into my travel tech EDC this year. Let's start with the centerpiece of my travel setup. This is the 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M4 Max chip. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes this laptop feels like overkill, but I can't deny it, it's kind of a beast. I can sit in an airport lounge editing a full 4K timeline and the fans don't even kick on. If I need to do a quick voiceover or script writing, I don't have to think twice. It's all there. Honestly, this is by far the best laptop that I ever used for traveling. I've had a bunch of Windows laptops back in the day, but it wasn't quite right, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all for Windows. I have my main PC at home, that's Windows, but for traveling or working in general, the MacBook Pro is unbeatable. What makes it even better is the battery. On a long haul flight, I can work, watch movies without reaching for the charger every couple of hours. And yes, it's heavier than an iPad or a MacBook Air, but the trade-off is worth it. One device that can handle everything. No compromises, no backups. It's my workhorse at home and seamlessly carries that role on the road. The only problem I have with a 16-inch laptop is that some airlines literally have no space for it. So if you want to buy a laptop for especially flying, I wouldn't recommend the 16-inch MacBook. You might as well just go with the 14-inch MacBook Pro or maybe consider a MacBook Air. The next and I think most crucial item in my setup is my phone, the iPhone 15 Pro. This one is the 256GB variation. This is the device I use the most when traveling, hands down. It's my camera, my GPS, my music player, my messaging tool, literally everything. For example, the camera on this phone is insane. Sometimes even at home, I recorded full YouTube videos on it. And for traveling 99% of the time, I don't even bring my Sony camera. I just capture everything on the iPhone and all the clips turn out great. On top of this, the stabilization is crazy good. The battery still holds up. If I use it extensively, I might not get a full day of battery life, but it is what it is. And I know the iPhone 17 Pro just released not so long ago, but I don't think I'm gonna upgrade to the latest and greatest this time. You know, this phone does everything I need. Emails, take photos, videos, and I never liked upgrading each year to a new phone. I did, however, upgrade the iOS to iOS 26. So if you want a tutorial how to customize your phone to look like this and know all the hidden features of iOS 26, let me know in the comments. Now, I absolutely hate not having a case on my phones. So just recently I bought this Nomad leather case and I went for the brown leather to match it to my wallet. And guys, I love this case. Hands down, this is the best phone case I ever had. First time I opened the box, I instantly felt that nice leather smell. So I knew this case is gonna be top quality. And the best thing is, it's gonna look even better as it gets older. Because the leather is gonna age, it's gonna absorb all the scratches, the oils, whatever. So if you are into leather, I definitely recommend this case from Nomad. Now let's talk about audio. I use the Airpods Pro 2nd Gen and this has been a total lifesaver. If you travel a lot, you know how exhausting the constant humming of airplane engines or crowded stations can be. With noise cancellation on, it's like flipping a switch. Suddenly you're in your own bubble, and that makes even a 10-hour flight bearable. What I really like about these is how easy they are to take with you. They slip into your pocket, they connect instantly, and most importantly, they don't add bulk. I tried bringing over-ear headphones on trips before, and while the sound quality is very good, they take up way too much space in my bag. The AirPods Pro strikes that perfect balance between portability and performance, plus the transparency mode is pretty cool when I need to catch an announcement or to talk to someone without pulling them out of my ear. The only problem I found with AirPods is that the case scratches really easily. Seriously guys, my case is so scratched up. If you're getting a pair of AirPods, I would highly recommend getting some sort of case for it. Now, I love to fill the extra time I have with gaming. And for that I bring the Rog Ally X. Instead of scrolling endlessly on my phone, I can actually dive into proper games. Whether it's Ghost of Tsushima, GTA 5, whatever it is, the Ally X has the power to run all of it, and the battery life is finally good enough that I don't feel tethered to a wall socket. Before this I had the base model Ally, which was also good, but the battery life on the Ally X is on another level. For example, on the lowest settings I can play Ghost of Tsushima for around 4 to 5 hours. Low settings, but still, it's a AAA game running on battery on a device in my hands. That trade-off in graphics, it's very much worth it for me, at least on the go. It's also more ergonomic than the base Ally. Not gonna lie, it could be more comfortable. Depending on the size of your hands, this handheld may not be the most comfortable one. I have pretty large hands, so for me it's not a problem. What makes it special for travel is its versatility. Most of the time I boot into Bazzite, which is kind of the same as the Steam Deck's operating system. It feels lightweight, super responsive, but if I want, let's say, a Game Pass title, I just switch back to Windows. That flexibility is something the Steam Deck doesn't match as smoothly, at least in my experience. And yeah, it's not the smallest handheld, but it gives me console level gaming in a form factor that actually fits into my backpack. For travel, that's unbeatable. When I'm not near a power socket, I usually use a power bank, more specifically the Ugreen Nexode 130 watts. I can't overstate how important this thing is. I bought 2 of them, mainly because it's powerful enough to charge my MacBook, my Ally, my phone, AirPods, mouse, any device I can think of. Which means I don't have to worry if a device is low on juice and I haven't made it to my destination yet. The peace of mind it gives me, knowing I can sit down in a cafe, plug in my laptop or my phone, and not worry about outlets. It's worth every penny. Honestly, if you travel with multiple devices, I'd say this is the #1 accessory you should get. And of course, everything has to live somewhere. For me, that's the Tomtoc T66 backpack. It's not a flashy backpack. It costs around $90 to $100, but the build quality is great, it's padded, and it fits a lot of stuff. There are compartments for everything, for up to a 17.3-inch laptop, so a 16-inch MacBook is not a problem at all, a second smaller laptop or a tablet, a section for the clothes, bunch of pockets and whatnot, so it's perfect for 3 to 5 day trips. The best part is it's really comfortable. I've had a bunch of backpacks back in the day. They were alright comfort wise, but this Tomtoc backpack is the most comfortable I had in years. Sometimes when I fly somewhere just for a few days, this is my only luggage I bring. Fits everything, no problem. So that's my travel setup for this year. Each of these items has earned its spot by making travel easier, smoother, or just more enjoyable. Let me know in the comments what your go-to travel tech is, because everybody's kit is a little bit different. Also, let me know what you want to see next. Any tips on how I can make these videos better is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video.